Hello and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are getting into the finale of season 2 of The Last of Us show. I want to try to keep all of my thoughts to the very end of this because I do feel like I kind of have a big discussion to have at the end, or that I want to have at the end of this. So I'm gonna try to keep this intro relatively short and try to not talk, well, I'll talk during the reaction, but not pause it a whole lot during the reaction. Just so we can get through it and so I can get some stuff off my mind, you know? All I'm gonna say about this episode right now is that I know where it's gonna end and I'm very nervous about how they're gonna get there. But yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the finale. Uh-oh, what the hell is going on? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this is right after, so this is before Ellie shows back up. All right.
I know. Have some, okay?
No.
It's gonna help. Have some.
I said no.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I think he may have, ooh. All right, here we go. Oh, he pushed it through. Well, I guess that's all you can do. You can't. Yeah, like he said, you can't rip it out because it's gonna, oof. You kind of just gotta shove it through. God damn.
What's the name of your horse?
What's the name of your horse? That's funny. She is not nearly as traumatized as she was in the game.
Where is she?
What happened to you?
Dina!
Are you kidding me? Wait.
She's okay. She's in the dressing room. Ellie, where were you?
Wait, are you kidding me? Hold on. Are you kidding me with this right now? You left out the literally the most important part of Ellie killing Nora was that she was traumatized after it. Are you kidding me? Why? She came in like nothing happened. Like she did not care at all that what? Okay. That's weird.
Sit over there.
Oh, we are getting this scene though, which is weird because we didn't get the other scene. And that was kind of the whole point. Whatever. This is weird. This is really weird. See, now she looks like it's setting in. Maybe it just took a minute. I don't know. It was. Yeah, there you go.
We need to go home.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, y'all are kind of fucked. Way more fucked than you were in the game. Like, at least before Dina could actually walk.
I'm alive.
You can do this alone if you want Ellie to stay.
No.
Oh,
We'll be safer together.
are they going to look for Tommy?
Assuming Tommy's there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, it seemed like Dina's staying there. Even though they just said they wanted to leave, but...
And I bet she even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant.
Yep, there you go.
Fuck. Oh shit, you were guessing?
Oh, that's funny. Nah, but like, part of him knew.
Well, how about this for something new? I'm gonna be a father, which means I can't die. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone.
Yeah.
Apologies and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle.
Fair. Yeah, no, honestly, that's fair. He has a very good reason to be upset. I get that. It did not show. No, yeah, because he did know in the game. He knew that Dina was pregnant, and it did not show that he was very upset or anything at all. If anything, I feel like it seemed like he was happy about it. Not that he's not happy to be a father in this, but just like he's not happy that they're in this situation with a child.
Just give it a minute, see if it dies down, and then we'll...
Oh, that's not good. I thought that was lightning at first, but it's definitely a gunshot. Are they gonna? Oh, it's the kid. It's the kid from earlier. From the Isaac episode. Come on, you guys could take them. I mean, they could. They could, but they for sure would call for backup before they would all die.
You in love with her or something? I don't know. You wouldn't be the first old man or...
Okay. No.
That's funny. I don't see any world where he lets him live, where he lets her live for saying all that. Knowing the kind of guy Isaac is, I don't know, maybe. I also feel like
When the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead.
okay, well, there you fucking go.
Chance I'll be dead.
Oh, okay, he's just saying in general. Okay, so it seems like Isaac and this lady, it seems like they kind of run this place together. So maybe that's why he's like kind of just taking that. And also why she's not nervous about talking to him like that. Oh shit, Tommy. Like, come on, who the fuck else do we know? Who else do we know uses a sniper? Oh, I'm excited. We haven't seen Tommy in so fucking long. Can't wait to get a glimpse of our boy again.
I don't see an easy way north, but
Wheel.
if he got there,
Whale.
you can too.
The aquarium.
The whale.
Oh god, now she's going off.
Jesus Christ, if 3 more people had voted with you, you'd be coming with me.
Oh,
Voted no.
yeah, I was about to say, he voted against it, didn't he? Damn, dude.
My community was beaten to death in front of me while I was forced to fucking watch. So don't look at me like you're better than me, or like you'd do anything differently if you were in my shoes, because you're not, and you wouldn't.
I really hope you.
Shit, dude. That, like, I can't really agree with Ellie because it is different. It is different. Like, if she used a different word, I feel like community, it was kind of the wrong word to use there. That was not great phrasing from Ellie, I think. Just because, like, Jesse's whole thing is community. Like, a community is a group of people, the people you live with, the people you are surrounded by. It's different. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one, I think is the phrase. I don't know. I could be wrong, but, you know, let's just leave it at that. Ellie, where are you gonna find a boat, girl? Ah, well that's convenient. Is Ellie just gonna go Rambo mode and start killing everyone? With a pistol from that distance? Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. That's probably not good. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of fucking boats. Damn, you guys got a lot of gas. That's crazy. That's a lot of fucking people too. Jesus. Oh, that's a fucking... Oh, that's not good. Oh, Ellie, you are... Oh, God, fuck. Nope. 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 I hate it. I hate it. Alright. Wait, is she not on? Oh my fucking god, that's terrifying. I hate that. Get that shit away from me. Did she not make it to the aquarium? This is weird. How much longer is left of this episode? Okay, we still got a bit. This is very weird. What is happening?
Leave her!
Oh, sick. Okay, so this isn't gonna play out how I thought it was. What the hell is going on? Hey, you still got Joel's gun at least. Oh, that's not good. Oh god. That's a lot of explosions. Okay, what was the point of that? What was the point? What was the purpose? She got shipwrecked landed on the island, almost got lynched, and then just left and went back to the aquarium. What the fuck was the point of that whole scene? That literally served no purpose. We already knew the scars were like that. We saw that before with other people. I don't get it. They put that in the episode just to drag out the runtime or something. What the fuck? It's not, I'm not even speaking from like the game perspective. It doesn't even make sense in the show. What was the point of her going to the island and then just leaving instantly? Oh, watch it. That's a lot of broken glass, Ellie. Jesus. Oh, that's a lot of fresh blood too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's very fresh. That's not old blood. Someone was here recently. I mean, clearly we know that, but like someone was dying recently, I should say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good.
Where's Abby?
Oh, she switched guns. She switched guns.
I'm the one who kept you alive, right?
Yeah, that means you shouldn't kill me. I love that reasoning. Oh.
You, bring me that map.
Oh no, she's gonna do the map thing. Yes, she's doing the Joel map technique. Yeah, slowly, Owen, you little fucker. No sudden moves, buddy boy. You actual moron. Owen, are you kidding me? Oh, that barely. Oh, it did hit her. Wait, what? Are you kidding me?
Do you have a knife?
Okay. No, okay, sorry. I shouldn't have laughed at that. No, I feel so bad for. No, that's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It just came out. It was just. Oh, I'm sorry. It was just. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna try to explain myself.
Which way? Oh, transfers. Transfers. What?
I don't know what the fuck that means. This is so weird. Oh god.
Is it out?
Oh god. Jesus. That's fucking horrifying. Holy shit. Whew. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I want to try to explain myself for earlier. I'm not going to try to explain myself. I know I shouldn't have laughed at that when, I'm sorry, okay. But it's just, it plays out very differently in the game. Very, very differently in the game. It's just because, I feel like it's just because the fact that it played out so differently in this. And whenever Mel fell to the ground there and then started talking, I didn't know it was her speaking because I think she pretty much like died instantly in the game or something. But it plays out differently because you hear Mel talk in this and it's like, wait, what? Hold on, what? Because I thought it was Ellie at first saying that. I thought Ellie was the one being like, knife, do you have a knife? But it was, I don't know, it just threw me for a loop. I'm sorry, but the fact that they kept Mel alive for that is insane. Her saying that is fucking crazy. That actually is horrifying. Jesus, dude. Yeah, I wanna talk some more about that scene specifically, but I'll wait until the end of the episode. I don't want to do what I did last episode and have like 10 seconds left where I just like completely ignored it.
I want to start packing the doubles.
Have fun with that, Tommy. Good old Jesse and Ellie need to have a little talk. They didn't have the gold bit in this, which is upsetting. I wanted that. I wanted the gold bit.
But also, the thought did occur. If I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble, you would set the world on fire to save me.
Maybe not as much as Joel, but yeah, I feel like she would. They may have their differences, but I definitely think Ellie does care about Jesse, like for sure. Like, oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is extremely bad. I don't like this. Oh! Yep. Holy shit, that plays out exactly like it happens in the game. That's insane.
Stop!
That is like 1-to-1 what happens in the game. I was trying not to say, I was trying not to give anything away earlier talking about Jesse too much because, you know, he doesn't make it past this episode, past this point in the game, past this point in the story, unfortunately. But I was trying not to give too much away, and I feel like I did a pretty good job with that. I feel like I suspended, that's not the right word that I wanted to use. I feel like I did good about not spoiling it.
He killed my friend.
No, I did. I was looking for you. I didn't mean to hurt them.
I didn't mean to hurt them. Okay, Ellie.
I let you live. And you wasted it. No, no, no!
That was weird. The audio kind of cut her first no out. Okay. So, is that the, oh? No? Okay. Is it just gonna show us the stadium? No, I didn't say that. No spoilers. Yeah, it's a stadium. I'm sorry. Yeah, they got a whole ass fucking stadium out here for all their shit. It's insane. Yeah, it's just gonna show us this and then cut. It looks like it reminds me of Diamond City. It doesn't look like Diamond City. It reminds me of Diamond City. Seattle day one, and then yeah, we're going back. This is how next season starts. Okay. Well, okay, so, yeah, I have a lot to say. Didn't love this episode. Not very good, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't great. The parts that I did like about it were, I don't think I liked it very much. This is gonna sound weird when I say it, but I don't think I have any other way to say it. I liked how Jesse died. Again, that sounds weird, but I'm gonna go with it. I do like the way that Jesse died. I like that they kept that the same, that he burst through the door and then instantly got just shot in the head. It's fucked, but I'm glad they kept that. Like if they would have changed that to make it like Jesse walks in the door and then they have this like standoff or something instead of him just instantly dying. Because that's part of the whole like shock factor for that whole scene is that Jesse just gets fucking capped instantly as soon as he opens the door. So I'm glad they kept that whole scene was pretty much 1-to-1. There were a couple lines that were different. But it didn't, it was pretty much the same thing, which I appreciated. Again, I'm upset that we didn't get the gold bit when Tommy and Jesse were in the theater. I'm upset that we didn't get that gold bit because it was kind of funny. I liked it.
You find your own damn bribes.
Yeah, man, well, now that it's over, we just finished the last episode. I can confidently say I didn't really like this season. I think season 1 was perfect. I think it was what a Last of Us adaptation should be. I think that first season was perfect as it should have been. You know, a little upsetting that, or a little upset whenever I first watched it that they didn't have the spores, but I feel like they dealt with not having the spores in the first season very well. Not so much in season 2 though. It wasn't great. The one spore scene they did have, which, you know, again, the one spore scene they did have, I liked it. I liked that whole basement section with Nora and Ellie, them running through and everything. The little chase sequence, I loved making fun of Nora the whole time. It was hilarious. But it, like, that was it. That was pretty much it. There were parts and bits from the season that I did really enjoy. But overall, I gotta say, it was pretty weak. Not to like shit too hard on it. And I'm saying this, obviously, you can tell already. I'm saying this from the perspective of someone who has played both games and likes both games. And I'm just saying that it just wasn't, it wasn't what I wanted season 2 to be. Like, sure, they could have not had the spores and done other things differently, and I feel like it would have worked out much better. Like, I can't exactly give an example of that because I don't know what should have changed. I don't know what could have changed or anything, but I feel like they didn't need to change as much as they did for this season, for this part of the story. There was just so many unnecessary changes that just didn't need to happen. Just didn't need to happen. And I was waiting until the end of the season to say something about this because I wanted to see how the rest of it would be. But I can also confidently say that I do not like Ellie and Dina's relationship in this. I liked how they acted towards each other much more in the game. I think the way they act towards each other in the show here is just bad. I think it's just not good. My biggest issue with them was Dina telling Ellie that she was pregnant and then them instantly just having sex and just being like, okay, that's cool. You know what? You're pregnant. Fuck it. I don't care. I think that whole thing was really dumb. That was one of the biggest things they changed about the season that I just absolutely I don't want to say hated. Hate is a strong word, but I just did not like that at all. I really hope they do something different with them next season, in season 3. I really hope they change their relationship. I hope they make it more realistic. And again, I know I'm speaking as someone who's played the game, and I feel like it's kind of hard to think about different outcomes when I know like the canon, I guess, that's supposed to happen. But I just think that the way their relationship is in this season is just in this show, whatever, is just like, I just don't think it's very realistic. I don't know if that is the right word I should use for that, but I just don't, it doesn't seem like that's how people would act towards each other. Even in a post-apocalypse, even in a zombie apocalypse like this, I don't think that telling someone that you're pregnant should just instantly result in you two having sex. I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like I'm not really like saying a whole lot. I'm trying to get my thoughts out, and I feel like it's just coming out as just word vomit. I don't even know if any of this makes sense. I just want to bring it back to that scene. I want to bring it back to the part where Ellie was trying to get to the aquarium. I want to reiterate this just because it made me so upset that this was put into the show. Why? That doesn't happen in the game, right? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe that does happen in the game and I'm just misremembering it. But even if it does happen in the game, my point still stands. Why put that in? Why make her go towards the aquarium, get shipwrecked, get on the Scar Island, almost get lynched, and then just get dropped and then leave and go back to the aquarium? Like, that whole section served absolutely no purpose. Because again, I said this earlier, we already know the Scars are like that. We already know they do that to people. So there was no point in showing that they would also do it to Ellie. There's just no point. I see no world where there is an excuse to put that in other than to just pad the runtime. Yeah, I don't know. That whole part just made me so upset. It just like, it removed so much time. They could have done other stuff in the episode, I feel like, because the whole Mel and Owen scene, I feel like played out a lot longer in the game. Not even like going through the aquarium and finding them. I'm talking about just the cutscene of Mel and Owen getting killed. I think that lasted a lot longer than it did in this, which I think they could have used more time for. Also, that whole Mel and Owen scene was not good either. I didn't like how they did that. Also, again, speaking as someone who's played the game, it just didn't feel right, you know? It doesn't feel like that's how those characters would act. And I don't think it should be. I think they changed way too much about this season that they didn't need to. The show is an adaptation of a game. It's made not for people who have played the game, obviously, but it's made with people who played the game in mind. It's made with them in mind. So why change everything about the story that people already liked? And I know a bunch of people are gonna say like, oh, Last of Us 2 wasn't even good, no one liked it or whatever. That's not true. I've seen plenty of reviews, I've seen plenty of gameplay of YouTube series and stuff of people liking the game and liking playing through it, even though there were certain parts, maybe the ending, I didn't really like the ending. Personally, I didn't like the ending of Last of Us 2, but I liked the game. It was a good, fun experience. So I don't see why, I don't see the reason to change any of that. because they didn't for season 1. Season 1 was pretty much just a remake of the game. Sure, there were things that were different because you can't put like actual gameplay aspects of a game into a show, so they have to change some things, but everything was pretty much the same. The only 2 episodes that were different was the Bill and Frank episode, which was completely new. We didn't get any of that in the game, and then the Kathleen episode, which again, we didn't get any of that in the game. We got Henry and Sam, but Kathleen didn't exist. None of those people existed or anything. It was just Henry and Sam. So a lot of that was different, but besides that, everything else was the same. And they could have done the same thing with this season too, where they only changed like a couple of things, but it seems like they changed everything about about like what happens in the story. Like the same story beats happens, obviously. Joel dies, Ellie goes on a revenge quest, kills Nora, kills Owen and Abby. Dina, you know, she says she gets pregnant and everything. Jesse and Ellie go look for Tommy. But the way all of that happens is completely different. Like I said last episode, Ellie and Jesse going to find Tommy is an entire section of game that we get before Ellie kills Nora. Okay, so I'm doing a little research and I'm realizing now that I was wrong about that. The section where Ellie and Jesse go to find Tommy does come after Ellie kills Nora, but they still change or just completely cut out most things that happen in that like section of game. So I think me being upset is still valid. I'm just saying. And there we go. I mean, that's it. That was the end of season 2 of The Last of Us. Again, I hate to say it, but I wasn't a big fan of it. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't great. I really do hate to say it. Like, Neil, Craig, I love you guys. You make some good shit, but this was not one of that. This was not one of those times. At least for me, just personally, I didn't love how the story went. Or how it played out. I guess the story is pretty much the same as the game, but it plays out differently. And also, I want to say this: I will definitely be reacting to season 3 when that comes out for sure. I'll be you know, finishing off the show, doing all that. But I don't think I'm gonna like season 3 either. Even if they do decide to change their changes to the story or whatever and try to make it more like the game and try to make it more, I guess, appealing to the people who have played the game. Even if they do that, I still don't think I'm gonna like it very much, because the entire section that you play as Abby in the game, hated it. Again, hate is a strong word. I can't say hate. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't care about Abby in the game at all. I literally did not give a single shit about her, even up until the very end of the game. Like the final confrontation, I didn't care about Abby. Maybe it's just the kind of person I am, I guess, but that entire time, I was just kind of bored. I didn't care about Abby's story. Like the parts where she was, you know, where it was like really action heavy and she was like fighting the scars and stuff like that, that was fun. Like the gameplay was fun, but I just didn't really care about her story. There are parts about her whole story that I do really like, which we'll get into next season. I can't talk about it now because it's very, very big spoilers that we have seen absolutely none of so far, so I can't say anything about it. But there are parts about Abby's story that I do like, but overall, in general, I didn't like playing her section. I was really anxious. I was just waiting and waiting until you got to play as Ellie again, and then as soon as you play as Ellie again, it's pretty much the end of the game and you're like, oh, well, that was a fun couple hours, I guess. Now the game's over. And I feel like I'm being very negative right now. Well, I am. I know. I'm being very negative right now towards the game and the show. I don't want to end off on a negative note, but I do just want to get my point across that I really hope they do something better with season 3. I hope they take it in a slightly different direction, maybe, even if they don't want to change like the stuff that happens in this season or whatever. If they don't want to like not make that how that doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. I really hope that we get something better with season 3, because I was so excited, man. I was so excited when episode 1 came out. because like I said earlier, The Last of Us Season 1 was great. I loved Season 1 so much. It was exactly what an adaptation should be. And then they did everything they did with Season 2 and it just wasn't. It just wasn't what an adaptation should be. Like, it almost feels like they just took the most important, like, heavy hitting parts from, not even, because there were so many parts of the game that they just completely left out. But I feel like they just took a lot of just really important parts from the game and just kept those basic, like, central scenes, central plot points the same and changed everything else around them. Which it just doesn't work in my mind. It just really doesn't work. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long and I need to just go ahead and end this video before it goes on for too long. So with all of that being said, that is gonna go ahead and do it for Season 2 of The Last of Us show. If you guys enjoyed and you're excited for Season 3 whenever that comes out, I don't know if there's a date yet for it or not, but if you're excited for Season 3 when that comes out, you can let me know by dropping a like and smashing that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.